Good evening and welcome to this evening's Green Room. As usual, got a packed programme this week. Got loads of news about the stripes. I've got a very, very special, very beautiful lady with me this evening. I'm going to get straight to her, the lovely Marian Shanley West. Marian, good evening and welcome to the Green Room.
Hi Paul, how are you?
We promised we'd have you on, we got you at last.
You did. I'm
She's a very, 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 very busy lady. This is one of the few A&R people, but what's your correct term?
I suppose I'm
Promotions.
a mentor, artistic director, a whole gamut of things. So, I mean, I don't actually have a title. I keep thinking, am I a manager, am I what? Do you know what, I just get stuck in.
A&R, PR.
Everything, yeah. If it needs doing, I get in and I do it. Because I think you
Once
have
it's to do with the entertainment business.
Entertainment, yeah, absolutely. Anything, if you can whistle, I'm in there. That's it.
How did you kick off, Marian?
Right, you know what, finished school, hadn't a clue what I wanted to do, didn't
Last
have
year?
that determined, last year, actually 2 years ago, and I went and I did sound engineering in Ballyfermot, there you go, and I think I was only one of the few girls that did it, and then I decided to do a bit of journalism and music journalism, and I went and I reported on gigs and that kind of stuff, a little bit of TV kind of like this, and then I took time out and I just said, okay, Ireland's just something not right, flew over to America, a ticket, my bag and a couch. And I learnt a lot over there, came back and I discovered I wanted to learn more.
What did you do? Give us a bit of...
Do you know what? I kind of just explored what America was about and I went to New York and I loved it. I spent 2.5 months there with the Paddies and, you know, it was great crack. But I wanted to know more about life and people. And do you know what? I got involved with a lot of holistic things and that is part of what I do. I worked with people who were interested in osteopathy and nutrition, all that kind of stuff. So I came back and I trained as a medical herbalist in England for 4 years. And I lived in East Sussex and I loved it. And Brighton and Hastings, oh my God, I absolutely loved England.
Yeah.
And then I came back to Ireland and I started practice. Took time out and then I said, hold on a second. The whole thing isn't gelling together right for me because I missed the music. I've been writing since I was 13, I forgot to say that. I've been writing piano, my own stuff, composing. I won a competition as well, national one when I was probably about 20 as well. And I missed all the music, missed going to gigs and everything. So about last year I decided, hold on, why don't I pick 2 things that I love, as in helping people.
You played an instrument?
Piano, yeah. I'm great.
And something else?
Oh, drums, God, I forgot completely.
Lady drummer.
Lady
which
drummer.
Which in itself is lent you to
Lots of
endless
things.
possibilities.
It is, because one Christmas when I was about 13 seems to be the year that I really got stuck into it. Santi at 13 gave me a bicycle. I wasn't too happy because I thought I was getting a drum kit, but actually my parents arrived with the second-hand Pearl. That's my first drum kit.
Your first drum kit was
a Pearl drum kit.
My first drum kit was a tin of biscuits.
A tin of biscuits?
Yeah, turn it upside down.
And you're playing salsa, right? I was 13, you were probably about 6
but
or something.
I was Victorian times.
No, it's not too long ago.
Pre-decimalisation.
Well, do you know what? I love music. I've been around it most of my life. My sister was in the Pale and she's now gone solo. Emma Shanley, she's brilliant. And you know what? I said, why not bring the holistic side of things together and the musical side of things together? And I started a thing called Butterfly.
Right.
3.
Butterfly 3, right.
Which is about working with people, networking with people and only bringing positivity to the table. And that's what I'm about. The reason I think people can achieve a lot more is if they're completely 100% genuine and straightforward and there's no messing around. And you know what? It's actually paying off. It really has. And I was driving around. I was just thinking I'd love to get back in here. Driving around Navan one day and by the shopping centre and I heard 5 seconds of harmonies from these 2 guys playing guitars and singing outside busking. And I drove back around again, sat in the Jeep and I thought, what's going on? And then I got involved with a band there and then.
Who's this band?
This was JJ Jupiter.
I think we have a picture. Hold on, look here. Now, look. Have we a photograph there of Marian with the lads? I think we have. Yeah, there you are.
There you go. That was actually an exposé thing up in Dublin in Dean's Grange and we were very lucky to get called in. And the boys actually played all weekend, which was fantastic as well. Brilliant. So I mean, talk about running before you can even walk. It's just kind of gone and catapulted and, you know, we're meeting lovely people like yourself that just genuinely want to help as well.
Yeah.
And they are really doing amazing things as well. The other thing is as well, I do get involved as an artistic director. I'm there doing support to the original Rude Boys now coming up in November as well. So that's the 27th, 28th of, oh no, 28th, 29th. It's a Saturday and a Sunday. There's Stars in Their Eyes on a Saturday, so I'm the musical director on that.
Hold on, where's this now?
In Duleek.
In Duleek.
But it's called Duleek.
Duleek.
You know, there's a lot of Dublin people around Duleek.
Yes.
So there's actually a festival coming up. So I'm doing artistic director with that as well. So like you were saying, I'm just kind of involved in everything at the moment. So talk about being thrown in the deep end, and I'm loving it. I can't even tell you how much. It's like breathing to me.
And you're an integral part of it, like you're just...
Yeah.
This is just one of your projects now at the moment.
One of them. Well, there's a big one I'm doing up in Dublin at the moment called Star Search. You might have seen a little bit of it on the
Star Search.
On the Facebook page.
Yeah, I did. I seen a bit about it.
And we made the Herald for 2 days in a row, which is
yes,
great.
I've seen that too.
In,
was it last night? Well, the night before.
The day before yesterday.
Monday night.
Yeah, so we had two days in a row, which is fantastic. But you know what? I'm a judge. Obviously, I love that role as well. And I'm so privileged because the main thing for me is the amount of talent in Ireland.
But you're a nice judge.
Oh, thanks very much.
You have to be. You have to be.
Well, yeah, you know what? I just decided to be myself. You know, you can pretend to be whoever you want, but like it's Marian Shanley West sitting there, and I do give constructive criticism. And I still have people who left the show and they PM me just to say, Marian, what do you think? How can you advise? That's where I come from. I'm about progression. I'm about working with raw talent and taking it through to the stages where you're gig friendly, event fit, whatever it is. And it doesn't matter if you can't even hold a microphone. By the end of the time that I've worked with you and say the crew or whoever's involved with me, you know, you'll be able to stand up whether it's a family party or whether it's just a case you want to go off and play Glastonbury, whatever. You know, there's a whole gamut there.
And Star Search, how did they get the contestants for that?
You know something, we advertised basically. I did a bit of PR on radio and that kind of stuff as well, and then Facebooking it and getting in touch with a lot of contacts and friends, and then it just catapulted. I suppose that's the best way of putting it, because it was amazing. Like the concept was started by Martin Byrne and Sharon Stacey Hennessy. Sharon would be she's co-owner of Miss Ireland, and she's very involved in the whole stage production and that kind of stuff. And Martin Byrne would be ex-tour manager, sort of Jedward, Boys Own, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, they came up with this concept, and then I was asked in alongside with Carl French, who runs the VIP, you know, events and amazing stuff. He does a load of stuff up in Dublin as well. The red carpet events, that kind of stuff. So he was the other judge, and I was red carpet. He's the main man.
What's a red carpet event, like the premiere or something like that?
Yeah, well, he comes in there and he seems to handle everything. And if his name is on it, people show, you know. So he was the main man to sit on the table as well. And then I was asked as well, because I suppose I'm more sort of earthy, the bands, the raw, the live, all that kind of stuff. And I suppose with maybe the work I've put in, the radar, I hit the radar somewhere. And so the four of us have been judging everybody.
We've another photograph here now, Marian. What's this one now, Dave? Just give us a look at this one, and Marian will talk us through it now. This next photograph is... That's you anyway.
That's me, that's
you. That's you. He's rich.
He's a good looking fella.
There you are now, here we go.
Okay, that's me on the end, obviously, trying to look sultry and all the rest of it. That's Carl French with the cap, and then Sharon Stacey Hennessy and Martin Byrne. And that is the core of the judges so far. And what we've been doing is at the finals of the Vanilla venue, which we did last weekend, we actually brought in...
Hold on, Marian, hold on. What Vanilla venue?
Okay, so say we have a heats in a venue.
Yeah.
And then what we do is we do the final in that venue, and then we move to a new venue. So say there's auditions this Saturday in the Arlington in Temple Bar, okay?
Right.
So what we try to do is give an opportunity for people who mightn't live as close to that venue,
right,
you know, an opportunity to go to another venue, which I think is the key thing, because, you know, you have to bend a little bit, especially with musicians and transport and lugging stuff over and back. So it's the Arlington this Saturday, but we're finishing the venue, which was the Vanilla in the Hampton in Dublin. So that was actually 3 weeks of intense heats. There was one time, let me tell you, Paul, we were there from, say, 1 o'clock till 8:30 that night, and we had a bag of chips. That was the only break we had.
It's like being here.
It's like being here, yeah. Not as hardworking. Well, yeah, we were hardworking. Yeah, we didn't even get a cup of tea. But the talent was amazing, and as a result of it, the venue final, which was last Saturday, was ridiculous. We had celebrity judges, I mean, on the walls, literally. We had 5 on one table and 4 on the other. That's how many we had. And you know,
Who had we?
We had Craic French from RT The Voice.
Yes.
We had Panos from The Apprentice. We had Corminator from the California.
California. Fellow with the
We had-
muscles and the
That's the one.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the one. Yeah. We had a girl called Shira, who's an amazing vocal coach in Dublin as well. Then who else am I forgetting? We had a really top DJ who's been brilliant, Norberto Loco. He's been there with us the whole time as well. Obviously, we had Carl French. He's a brilliant compere as well, so he did the show for us. And then
Carl's
the rest
very
of us. as
familiar.
well. And then Teresa Rocca. I can't forget her as
Yeah.
well. She was on the main judging table as well, which is
Carl's
brilliant.
familiar. He's been in something before, hasn't he?
Carl French.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valentino's new video, if you Google that, there's a new video out there,
Yeah.
he appears in that. But he seems to be behind a lot of videos and music videos and that kind of stuff as well. So he's got his fingers in a lot of pies too as well. So, I mean, there isn't like a skill set that's not covered by one of us, if you know
Yes,
what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
And then what's happening is we're going to introduce more guests as we go there. So there's quite a lot going on. So we do the venues there. We're even going to Cork, Paul.
Got a call.
Cork, an overnight stay. So we're going to have a full intense day in Cork as well. And then into the next
When are the
day.
auditions for that?
A 3rd and 4th. So it'll be
3rd
the
and 4th
3rd.
of November.
Yeah.
Not October, November.
No, of November. So that's like, we're going to do auditions all day Saturday. And I'm not sure what the scenario is, but we might just shortlist, get them back on the Sunday morning. So, but I know for definite on the 3rd and 4th, that's when I'm away in Cork with them. So that's going to be a
Well,
biggie.
if you want to, Marian, if you want to talk into that camera there,
Yeah.
because this show will be going out on CorkCityTV.com.
Hi Cork. Hi
So
Cork.
if you want to tell the people there what it's all about.
Okay, Star Search is an open competition for any ages, any skills. Now, it's not just a song competition. I mean, we're not looking for people that can only sing. We want people who can basically play tin whistle. We have people who dance. We don't have any comedians yet. I'd love to see a Cork comedian walk through the door and do something for us as well. Do you know what we're missing though? We're missing live bands. I really seriously would love to see a band walk through the door. It hasn't happened yet, believe it or not, Paul. But listen, the audition is on the 3rd of November in Cork. We're travelling down. Star Search is going to be there. Now, the venue hasn't been picked yet, so what you can do is get in contact with Star Search Ireland, and it's a page. Go into Facebook, and everybody's on Facebook now. So, I mean, there's no reason why you can't get all the details about everything. Music Scene Managed, you name it, Sharon Stacey Hennessy. But look, the other thing is as well, get in touch with me, get onto my Facebook, Marian Shanley West, and just PM me or whatever you want to do, befriend me, and then you get the details as well. So, I mean, we're
Brilliant.
everywhere. You're going to hear a lot about this. There's
What's
loads
the
going on.
Star Search one again?
Star Search Ireland, and it's just
That's
Facebook.
a Facebook
Yeah,
page.
go straight in and you'll see it. It's a big star and it says Star Search on it. It's very straightforward. And if you can't find that, again, go into my page. There's no
You're getting an
problem.
awful lot of coverage. I see it in,
Yeah, it's
in
everywhere.
everything, yeah?
Because do you know what? I think there is a room and a space for this kind of thing as well, Paul.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, honest talent, core, like Ireland is full of it. It's unbelievable. And you know, you have to give opportunities to every age and every skill and every kind that you can possibly have in the country. I think we're just super saturated at the moment, and there just isn't the opportunities for people to go and express their creativity.
Yeah.
And we just love that. And you know, I've seen some amazing acts come through the door, from a 6-year-old dancer, disco, that I've never seen, acrobatic moves you could name. And then you have somebody, a chap singing semi-operatic songs from the Phantom of the Opera.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
So you've got the whole gamut in between. There's some really good singers as well.
What about the prize, Marian?
It's really good. 5,000 euros
Tell them,
worth.
tell them,
It's
tell the people.
5,000 euros worth of sponsorship. And not only that, because you're involved with us, we filter people. We're not here just to drop you. We actually want to work with you. That's the most important thing. If you think about it, what else does that? Nothing else. I don't know other competition, no other
No,
show in Ireland really.
definitely
And even when the people who have dropped out or haven't gone through to the finals, I have them PMing me all the time for advice on how to advance. And every one of us on the panel or involved can give you advice. And it's not a case of saying, oh great, here you come into the show and we'll just leave you. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of videos. There's Miss Ireland. There's a little show which we can't mention on television that you might possibly be filtered into.
Yeah.
It's not so little really, but it's a great one when you're a singer, you know, so we won't say any more. And then there are other shows as well that happen abroad that come to Belfast. I mean, there's a gamut of things, whether it's videos, whether it's just stage production or whether it's gigging. The main thing is to know that, you know, it opens doors.
Yes.
So it's not only the sort of the 5,000 euro worth of sponsorship. There are a lot of things
And like
happening.
Marian says there, live bands, if gang of young fellas there, gang of
Please.
young girls, they're playing real instruments.
Totally, I'm waiting for it. I mean, the PA is there, the back line is there. I mean, you know, apart from the drum kit, you know, we could sort something out, but just bring one of the boxes for God's sake, or just bring a tambourine. I don't care. I am waiting for the day. Honestly, nearly put
Bring
them
the
straight
drums.
through. Bring the drums.
If you got drums, bring the drums with.
Don't
you.
ask me to play. That's it.
I know. Marian started.
Oh, shh.
As a drummer. She has great rhythm.
I didn't end as a drummer, I have to say. Thanks, Paul.
Now here's look at this picture now. Look, what's this? Look, who's these guys again? Now look, they seem to be cropping up everywhere.
Oh, sure. Look, do you know those fellas? I wish they were here. Honest to God, JJ Jupiter. They're both called James, so you can't forget that. James and James. I wonder. I think if I click my heels together or something, might they arrive?
Dorothy, and, you know.
I'd be like, there's no place like JJ Jupiter in the world.
Come on, lads, come on in. We know.
Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I heard something.
Be enjoying. Here they are. Look.
Here we go. Come on, I'm going to squash up and let you get in.
Hello.
Oh, hi. What a coincidence. You're looking good, boys.
Hey, everyone.
Here.
Yeah, we decided to drop on in. We weren't doing much anyway.
Do you know what?
These are your prodigies.
Yeah, you know what? We've just gone, and we call it quantum at this stage.
Yeah.
What we've done from busking outside Navan to, we're recording an EP at the moment as well. We've one down at Four to Go, but the back line is getting sorted. They're supporting the original Root Boys now in November as well. And I mean, they were involved in Star Search doing sound even, and, you know, doing the VIP rooms and sort of, you know, there isn't too much that we're not getting involved with. We're not just these elitist bands that say we won't show up for. If you say to us, please can you help? A lot of charity work is going on here as well, because my big thing when you work with somebody is, you know what, you put it out there, it's going to come back to you 1,000-fold. And you know, if you can be nice, certainly people will recognise that as well.
Is she really that nice?
Oh yeah, she.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
No, she's actually genuinely that.
She really
Sounds
is.
it good.
She really is.
She's brilliant. She's amazing.
a good salesman.
Oh, thanks very much. I hope it don't sound like a saleswoman.
No. We don't mention the S word.
It's saleswoman in show business.
Yes, but
you're selling an excellent product.
Do you know
Thank
what?
you.
I learned something as well, that you never have to sell anything, ever. All you do is project the value of what you have. What do you think about that, Paul?
She's bloody good.
Am I good?
She's good.
She is good.
And I value
Good.
these guys. I really value them. And with anybody I work with them. I'm helping out, not managing, but I'm helping out a band called Butterfly, funny enough. And they're 3 world-class harpists as well. And they've already collaborated on
I've
a
seen it.
song
I've seen
as
it.
well.
Now look,
So
you'll find all this stuff on Facebook, won't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Go into our website, just hit JJ Jupiter and support us. We're trying to get on the programme on RTE as well. Now the confusion is that people are liking all over the page and putting the name JJ Jupiter on it.
Now hold on, I've seen this now. Now Marian's going to explain this. I've seen
Oh my
this
God.
on Facebook.
Oh, this is a tough
this
one.
is we're going to make this as easy as possible.
Okay.
Even I read it on Facebook.
It's
and it was
very
just like
confusing.
the likes. And if you like the likes. It's
Like.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to make it very simple, right?
Marian.
Go on to JJ Jupiter's site, like right now, and we have till midnight to get onto a programme on RTE very soon, okay? You have to go into a section that says RTE and it'll explain there. But the thing is, I figured it out. If you like every single last thing that's on the page that has their name on it, chances are higher.
On JJ Jupiter's?
Go into JJ Jupiter's and you see the
JJ
link there
Jupiter's
for
Facebook
RTE.
page.
Yeah.
And you see the thing.
Or go on one of our personal.
No,
Facebook
one.
pages.
Go one.
Go
one.
JJ Jupiter. No,
JJ
don't make it too complicated.
Or you could go.
Just, you go online or you can go on RTE, but the thing is you have to like the like, and the more likes we get, we'll like it. Is that okay?
Nice.
Go again.
Like the likes, and if you like it, we'll like it. Okay?
Like the likes. Right.
Just like everything that says
Just
JJ Jupiter.
Don't like it. If it says somebody else's name, don't like
Yeah,
it.
don't like it.
It says JJ Jupiter, like.
Yeah. And the higher the number is beside the word JJ Jupiter, like that one
Yeah.
especially, because we're trying to bring it up.
Already
We're
in
second
like
at the
one
moment,
day
guys.
we got hundreds upon hundreds of likes, but they're all over the
They're
place.
everywhere.
the board.
So we will be
Everywhere.
the absolute leader.
And can you share it? Can you send it to your friends?
Yeah, please
Yeah,
share
yeah,
it. Yeah,
But you have to
absolutely.
make it very
Spread it out,
clear
yeah.
that you have to
Yeah.
like everything.
It's very
that
open
says.
competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what it is? At least we're hitting the radar now
Yeah.
because their name is everywhere. And we believe, like, firstly, thank you everybody that has liked it
Yeah,
so far. We
hundreds of
really
people
do
have
appreciate
liked
it
it.
because, you know, things have happened so fast because really people have been so good to us, haven't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
Like, doors are opening. But I have to say, these guys are just amazing. So,
They
I
are
mean,
amazing.
That's it. And you know,
Thank
it's
you.
nice that they're talented, but they absolutely are nice
What's
guys
next
as well.
for the lads?
Yeah.
What's next?
Now
Is it under wraps? Is
there's
it?
a few things happening, but
Top secret.
I think if we nail this
France.
back line and get ready, France, they're playing 10 days.
12.
12 days in
days.
France. They have a set gig there as well. So there's a few little projects.
Hold on. This is going out all over the world, and you're keeping the French gig a secret. Tell everybody. Tell it. Anybody
What dates
listening.
are we?
Take away.
We're going over after Christmas for 12 days to play in the Alps.
Basically, yeah.
Yes.
All our accommodation and our flights are being paid for, and we're getting all the gigs.
Yeah, well, you know, it's all sorted anyway.
Yeah,
so.
it's all sorted for us. So.
But it is great for
Are you
them
going with
to
them,
get
Marian?
over. I'd love to get over, but you know what? January, you never know what'll happen.
Yeah,
the
it's
first
going
of
straight
January.
into January.
Yeah,
so.
I'd like to, but you know, I think they're going to be full
We
on
get to
till
celebrate the
getting
new
this
year
in.
over there anyway, playing.
Yeah,
so
which is
it's
good.
great.
It's good.
But
Absolutely.
the priority now is the EP. Get it out.
Yeah, get it
you know,
out.
that is the most important thing because Jenny Houston already loves Lonely Planet. So we have to get something into her. She actually made a comment on that, so she's happy enough to, you know,
Brilliant.
which we're delighted with. So it's people like that and really positive comments. And I mean, even being here tonight, it makes a difference for us. So thank you, Paul.
What's next, Marian, for you after all this?
For me, you know, I'm enjoying the journey. My project, the Butterfly 3, is actually has to do with the number 111. And I've got a Facebook page that's Butterfly 111, okay? And as soon as it hits 111, there's going to be a major project with all the 111 people that are on my site. So anybody who's proactive, positive, and wants to make a change, that's the site to hit. And it'll only be the people who want to be on that. And already there's some really major players. So that's actually in the back of my head. And the boys are sort of the hub of what's going on as well. So, but it is musically... it's a music project,
Musically oriented.
and it's to change things. It's to make the world a better place. I could use that, but you know, to make a change and make a positivity. No, for me, definitely to pursue the lines of where we're going and make the best of what we have and not focus too much on too many things. So
Well,
I'd like to
she's
see
doing
where
a
we're going.
fantastic job. Ladies and gentlemen, Marian.
Thank you, Paul.
We won't give you a half dozen surnames.
Shanley West
You're
Facebook.
just Marian to us and JJ Jupiter. Marian, thanks a million for joining us.
Thank you, Paul.
Lads, thanks a million. We haven't seen the rest of the boys. The
Yeah,
boys will back
brilliant.
in. We'll just get
Back.
in. They're going to stay and have a cup of tea and another chip if Mika has any left. There was another photograph we were going to show of David Van Stanton actually holding the Sam Maguire Cup, but he's put this one up instead. This photograph was taken in the Blues Kitchen in Camden last Friday night in London. The man in the very centre of that picture is none other than Trevor Horn, who went to see the Stripes. He was blown away. He was absolutely blown away. And there's the Stereophonics are at the back. Miles Kane is at the front. And this was just the Blues Kitchen in Camden on Friday night, where the Stripes went an absolute bomb. Now, they really did conquer London. This is taken from the Blues Club. These are all taken from the Blues Club. And they were in Ronnie Scott's. Now, I'm going to see a clip of them in Ronnie Scott's. They're on the way home now. There's other stuff that we'll be telling you about at a later date. But in Ronnie Scott's, there was it was just everybody went to see them. And Jeff Beck, the legendary guitar player, was there, and he was blown away by them. Absolutely couldn't get over them. The lead singer from what's the lead singer from the Stereophonics? Kelly Jones, he was there. Mark Lamar was there. It just was like a celebrity festival. Like, you know, when we were there, we just little cabin people standing around. But the boys blew everybody away. And we're going to finish tonight now. This is in Ronnie Scott's, which is well, I'll tell you how big Ronnie Scott's is. Van Morrison's there next week. So, and the boys played it last week. So, it shows you how big things are happening for them. This is the lads, and this is the lads with Keith Allen, who, of course, is Lily Allen's dad. Lily Allen was sitting at the same table as us. She just loves the boys. She's had them over a couple of times as well. So, we're going to finish off tonight with the Stripes live in Ronnie Scott's. Exclusively expletive at the beginning, actually. It's Keith Allen and how delighted he is to see the lads. So, on the Green Room next week, I think we either have Charlie McGettigan or Moon Boy. I think we'll let you know. These are the Stripes. We'll see you next week. Thanks a million to Marian, Shanley, and of course JJ Jupiter.
People trying to put us down, talking about my generation, just because we get around. Talking about my generation, things they do wrong. Talking about my generation, yeah, I'll die before I get old. Talking about my generation. My generation, baby. Why don't you all play? Talking about my generation. And don't try to dig when we all say. Look, I'm not trying. dig that we are talking about my generation. 'Cause I'm not trying to cause a big sensation. About my generation. Talking about my generation. Talking about my generation. Say my generation, baby. My generation. My generation. Bigfoot trying to put us to down. Talking about my generation. Just because we get around. About my generation. And things they do powerful. Talking about my generation. Oh, my damn boy. Talking about my generation. It's my generation, baby. My generation.
Sorry, that's my deal.
Are we on? Are we on?
Goodbye from the green room. Goodbye from the green room.
Goodbye.
Bye.